Okay guys, I'm here today with Jeff Glover, huge honor for me. Guys, he's one of the guys that I love watching the most. In my opinion, it's probably like the most enthusiastic jiu-jitsu athlete when they do super fights and this and that. You never know what's gonna happen. He turns backwards to the person, this and that, and it's amazing to watch him compete. And guys, no-gi black belt world champion, third place in ADCC, has beat some of the biggest names in the sport, like Caio Terra, for example. And as I said, like one of the guys that is the funniest thing to watch. And guys, all my game, as you guys know, is all about deep half when I'm on bar. And if I'm not wrong, Jeff is probably like the first person I've ever seen doing deep half no gi, right? You told me that you learned from Jean Melon.
That's right, yeah. Jean Melon brought it to my school, and then I started using it at Grapplers Quest tournaments. And you know, like I said, it worked pretty much every time I went for it and used it.
Got it. Yeah, guys, even in my case, like when I started doing more no-gi more frequently, I remember I was kind of like watching videos about no-gi deep half, and Jeff was one of the guys that I was looking, I was like, let me see what he does. So huge honor for me to be here with him, guys. And he's gonna show us here like one of his favorite deep half sweeps and or deep half attacks. And we just shot an entire instruction all about deep half for BJJ fanatics. So make sure to check it out. At some point it's going to be at bjjfanatics.com. Maybe by the time you're watching it's already there. But let's do it, Jeff.
Okay, yeah. So from the deep half guard, let's have this leg up. What I like to do is I start by pulling this knee and trying to make it touch the ground. Okay? And when he pulls it back, he'll pull it back because he doesn't want me to move him around. I pull it down, he pulls it back. On the way back is it pulls me up to my single leg. Now it's hard to see, but I was really specific about where I put my head here. I did not want my head here because Bernardo can guillotine me pretty easy. So it's very important that I kept my head on the inside when I did this. But the idea that Bernardo's leg is gonna pull me to the single leg, okay? So when I first pull him down, he responds by pulling it back. And that whips me up. You can kind of follow it. He's gonna do a lot of the movement for you, okay? So once I learned this, I was able to get a lot of single legs. So again, starting here, I take Bernardo's knee and I try with this grip to force his knee to the ground. Boom. He doesn't like that, so he pulls it back, and you'll see it pulls me up. Just important now that I have to do head positioning and hand positioning and get up on my knees. And now you're in a pretty good position to start taking him down and getting on top here.
So guys, that's amazing because when I was watching his deep half, I noticed that he would go one side and the other side all the time. But I didn't know that that was the detail. So he kind of forced the person to go to one side, already expecting that. Can I try it, Jeff?
Yes, sir.
So you connect both hands, and now you force the guy to go here, like this.
And then he'll pull back and flips you up.
And then I do this.
Yeah, it makes the single leg a little easier.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome. So guys, I love it because it's something like super simple that everybody can do it, right? And you don't need to be flexible, don't need to be athletic. All you have to do is kind of like to fake your opponent to go to one side and go to the other side, and you have the sweep. Yeah. So, and Jeff, you do any submission from the deep half here?
Absolutely. You want me to show you one?
Yeah, show me one, please.
Okay. This is actually a submission I stole from Ryan Hall. But Ryan Hall has admittedly stolen moves from me, so fair is fair. So what he does is he creates this hook. And this is going to require flexibility, okay? That last move did not require, this one does. You use this hook to lift, and then you insert this guy. Next thing you know, you're at 50-50. And then you take the inside.
And then go to the other. Right, that's awesome.
It is tricky. This took me a few months to learn how to do properly.
One more time.
Yeah. So it's like, I create this inside, not the back hook, the front hook, and I lift. And balance too. I don't want to like lift it and it drops and I lose position.
Got it.
Right? I got to keep it there. So now this guy comes in.
And cross.
And it's pretty simple. Once you get to here, you spin, and then it's dropped into 50. And then you drive him down, he falls, the heel opens up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
One of my favorite setups. Shout out Ryan Hall.
Cool. So guys, make sure to check that out on bjjfanatics.com. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. And thanks so much, Jeff. Appreciate it.
BJJfanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.